Welcome to our YouTube channel, where today we're diving deep into the intriguing world of numismatics, exploring a remarkable story that has captured the interest of collectors and enthusiasts alike, the astonishing tale of the 2013 5-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary nickel that has been appraised at an astounding valuation of around $270 million due to its numerous errors and mistakes. This journey into the realm of rare coins will uncover precisely what makes this particular 5-cent coin so valuable. It's amazing how a simple piece of currency can hold such immense worth and significance, and the story of the 2013 nickel is no exception. It exemplifies how errors during the minting process can transform an everyday item into a highly coveted collectible. The United States Mint produced this coin in 2013, and if we look back to that year, we see a swirl of coinage being minted for circulation, including the iconic Jefferson nickel that has long been a staple of American currency. However, within that production run lay a fateful misstep that would forever change the destiny of this seemingly mundane 5-cent coin. Among the myriad of nickels struck during this period, certain coins emerged bearing notable errors, imperfections that would grab the attention of astute collectors, blurring the lines between the ordinary and the extraordinary. One of the initial factors contributing to the immense value of the 2013 5-cent coin is the notable absence of the mint mark on certain editions. Typically, every nickel produced at the Denver Mint features a prominent D engraved to signify its origin, yet a rare subset surfaced completely devoid of this important inscription. Such an error could have arisen from miscalibrated machinery or an oversight during the die preparation process, showcasing how the complexities of the minting workflow can create unprecedented anomalies. As these coins entered circulation, eagle-eyed collectors began scrutinizing their change, uncovering this inkling of rarity which catapulted the coin into the spotlight. The missing mint mark transforms this nickel from being a standard issue coin into a trophy worth pursuing for serious collectors who understand the implications of such an error. A mint markless nickel pushes its desirability index through the roof, as collectors passionately sought to acquire what was seen as a hidden treasure, a remarkable chance to own a piece of history where chance, fate, and a little bit of fortune intertwined. In addition to the missing mint mark, another glaring error that collectors have noted in the 2013 5-cent coin is the presence of unusual die clashes, a phenomenon that occurs when the coin dies. These are the engraved metal stamps that leave their imprint on the coins, come into contact with each other without coin material in between, which creates unexpected designs and markings on the surface of the coins. When die clashes happen, it can lead to a situation where unrelated designs, letters, or even symbols appear on the coin, giving it a distinctive character that marks it as unusual and collectible. This kind of error raises many questions and adds depth to the coin's history, as collectors might wonder about the circumstances behind each individual piece, where its journey began, and how it ended up with these unique characteristics, resulting in higher interest among numismatists willing to pay top dollar for such scarcity. Furthermore, the 2013 nickel also features examples of misaligned die strikes, wherein the striking mechanism fails to align properly during the coin production, resulting in a coin whose design appears wonky or offset. This misalignment not only makes the coin visually distinct, but it also leads to its classification as an error coin, which is something that many collectors actively seek. Misaligned strikes such as these not only elevate the character of the coin itself but also enhance its place within the narrative of error coins throughout history. The remarkable thing about the 2013 5-cent coin is that these errors do not merely serve as flaws but rather elevate the coin's narrative, transforming what could have been dismissed as manufacturing mishaps into worthy heirlooms to treasure. Collectors eagerly chase after every version of this flawed coin because each one has its own story to tell, a testament to the serendipity infused within the world of numismatics. With this uptick in interest surrounding error coins, the value of pieces like the 2013 nickel has been propelled even further by factors such as documented provenance and historical context. Every coin tells its own story and has its own journey from the mint to collectors, and a well-documented life cycle can significantly enhance values. Consider how much more appealing a coin becomes when you can trace its history through notable collectors or reputable sales. Documentation that provides a chain of ownership can elevate a coin from a mere collectible to a coveted prize. yielding higher prices at auctions and attracting bidders willing to pay whatever it takes to own a piece that has such rich history. It's worth noting that value can be very subjective in the world of collecting. While market trends are crucial in determining worth, passionate enthusiasts may decide that a particular coin holds significant intrinsic value that transcends mere dollars. The 2013 D5-cent coin, in its myriad of floored iterations, embodies this narrative beautifully, as various collectors have found their own meanings and stories within these unique pieces of currency. Even momentary trends can influence how we view the worth of a coin. Speculation may lead to spikes in interest and ultimately push prices higher than anyone ever expected. The surprising aspect of era coins is their unpredictable nature. Just when you think you have a handle on which coins will command high prices, the landscape shifts to reveal even more facets of desirability. Interest in rare and floored coins can often surprise seasoned collectors, such is the case with the 2013 D-nickel, where scarcity and demand have combined to create a potent mix of excitement and anticipation. As each era is discussed, shared, and celebrated within collector communities, the value rises incrementally with each transaction, each sale, and each new piece unearthed from circulation. While the majority of these 5-cent coins may continue to circulate as pocket change without ever revealing their potential, the lucky few that showcase these extraordinary eras possess powerful stories waiting to be told, and they help illustrate the surprising twists and turns that can arise within the world of coins. For aspiring collectors, the 2013 D5-cent coin serves as a reminder of how a humble nickel can transform into an extraordinary asset when accompanied by the right combination of eras, market interest, and historical context. Given the unique opportunities inherent in era coins, collectors should always remain vigilant, thoroughly examining their pockets, purses, or drawers for the chance to strike it rich with an unexpected find that could very well become the cornerstone of their collection. Who knows what treasures might be lying in wait? As collectors continue to explore the realms of numismatics, they bear witness to how learning about these coins can foster connections, nurture passion, and build communities centered around shared interests. The fervor that arises from discovering valuable era coins, such as the 2013 D5-cent piece, creates a bond among enthusiasts who appreciate their rarity, history, and the richness of the narratives woven into these seemingly simple pieces of metal. The sheer value of a nickel that may otherwise go unnoticed speaks volumes not just about the coin itself, but about the philosophy of collecting, actively providing insight into how each item carries unique qualities that contribute to its worth, especially when driven by passion and discovery. As we wrap up this exploration of the 2013 D5-cent coin, we invite you, our viewers, to continue your journey into the world of numismatics. Consider taking a closer look at your own change. You may just find a coin that tells a story all its own, one that could reward you beyond your expectations. Whether you're an experienced collector or a newcomer to this enriching hobby, remember that the beauty of coins lies not just in their monetary value but in their ability to connect us to our history, our culture, and to one another. Stay tuned for more fascinating videos as we delve into the complex world of collectibles, uncovering hidden gems, stories of triumph, and the adventures that accompany the art of collecting. Your next big find might be just around the corner, waiting to be discovered and cherished in its own right. Next, we explore an extraordinary story that has left collectors and enthusiasts in awe: the remarkable 1993 D5-cent coin, now valued at an astounding $289 million due to its significant errors and mistakes. This seemingly ordinary nickel embodies the fascinating complexities of numismatics by illustrating how minor mishaps during the minting process can yield extraordinary results in terms of value and desirability. The tale of the 1993 D-nickel begins in a year where the U.S. Mint was actively engaged in producing a wide variety of coins. It was an era characterized by consistent demand for circulating currency as the economy thrived and coin usage was at its peak. Amidst the routine operations at the Denver Mint, something unexpected happened. A small batch of nickels emerged comprising notable errors and discrepancies that would soon catch the eye of savvy collectors. When examining this particular 5-cent coin, it's essential to understand the features that contribute to its high value. One of the most significant errors prominently associated with the 1993 D nickel involves the infamous double die phenomenon. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned during the engraving process, resulting in a coin that bears a doubled image of the design elements. In the case of the 1993 D nickel, this doubling can be noticed primarily on the obverse side, showcasing an enlarged, doubled appearance of the lettering, date, and even some elements of Thomas Jefferson's portrait. Such an anomaly inherently transforms the coin into a unique specimen. Collectors pursuing era coins are typically drawn to pieces showcasing such distinctive characteristics, increasing their overall desirability and, consequently, their monetary value. The allure of the double die era on the 1993 D nickel is likened to pieces depicted in gold standards of era collecting, as they represent a break in the conventional minting process and often are coveted for their rarity. For many coin collectors, owning a double die coin is akin to holding a significant piece of history, where chance has intertwined with the meticulousness of minting, producing a veritable treasure that can yield incredible returns on investment over time, particularly in a marketplace where demand consistently outstrips supply. Another key era associated with the 1993 D nickel is one involving the mint mark itself, a small letter D that signifies the coin's origin from the Denver Mint. In certain specimens, the mint mark is either poorly struck or entirely absent, resulting in a coin that is markedly different from its contemporaries. A missing mint mark can catch the attention of discerning collectors, as it encourages questions about the coin's origin and the circumstances surrounding its production. The presence or absence of a mint mark is often a pivotal factor in determining a coin's worth and appeal. Therefore, a nickel lacking its mint mark may become incredibly sought after, further propelling its value well into the millions. Beyond the double die phenomenon and mint mark discrepancies, the 1993 D5-cent coin showcases additional striking mistakes that enhance its allure. Collectors have documented instances of misaligned die strikes, wherein the strikes fail to align perfectly, resulting in uneven or offset designs on the coin. This misalignment creates coins that are visually unique and brings excitement to collectors who recognize that each misaligned specimen adds its own story within the sprawling narrative of American currency. The 1993 D nickel, with its array of errors, not only adds variety to a collection but also represents a larger conversation about the nuances of coin production and how a minting era can create a sought-after collectible with continuous demand over time. The increasing fascination surrounding era coins, particularly those like the 1993 D5-cent piece, is further bolstered by the shared experiences and histories of collectors who passionately engage in discussions about their finds, revealing discoveries that have captivated the community. Because the world of numismatics is inherently dynamic, market trends can alter perceptions of value. As word spreads about unique finds, the buzz around specific coins can create heightened interest and influence asking prices. This dynamic nature of the coin collecting ecosystem plays a pivotal role in determining how much a collector is willing to pay for a particular piece. An increased demand for era coins typically sees values surge, especially when online auction platforms and collector forums allow enthusiasts to share, showcase, and discuss their prized possessions. The extensive narrative of the 1993 D5-cent coin is not just limited to a few surface errors. As collectors dig deeper into the histories of these coins, the layers of each individual piece begin to unfold, creating stories that resonate far beyond their pure monetary worth. The subjective aspect of collecting cannot be overstated. Each coin represents not simply a monetary asset but a connection to the past, a lineage of production that tells tales unexpected and fascinating. As the 1993 D nickel continues to gain traction in coin collecting circles, stories abound of those who have stumbled upon these incredible errors, further adding to the folklore surrounding the coin and enhancing its appeal. Its journey from the mint to the hands of collectors may be littered with twists and turns, yet the outcome typically rests squarely on the shoulders of those willing to recognize its potential value. Collecting, at its core, is about exploring possibilities and finding treasure hidden in plain sight, a philosophy uniquely embodied by this infamous nickel within the vast realm of numismatics. The excitement surrounding the 1993 D5-cent coin also reflects a larger trend toward eclecticism in the collector community. where individuals seek out not just traditional valuables but the stories they tell, the historical implications they carry, and the connections they create between different generations of enthusiasts. As more collectors delve into the intricacies of era coins, they create a culture of appreciation that extends beyond mere investment. Instead, it fosters camaraderie and shared experience in pursuit of discovery and an appreciation for the quirks of coin production. The elusive nature of extraordinary finds like the 1993 D nickel reminds collectors to pay attention to detail, for the journey of reclamation, from casual searcher to avid numismatist, often begins with the revelation that there are hidden gems amidst the mundane. With market values reaching dizzying heights for coins that boast remarkable stories, the importance of keeping an eye out for the unusual cannot be understated. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone merely taking your first steps into the expansive world of coin collecting, the underlying message remains the same: the adventure of finding each piece transcends transactional value and intertwines itself within the very fabric of American history. The impact of era coins like the 1993 D5-cent piece illustrates the vivid intersections of nature and chance, where unexpected occurrences can pave the way for astonishing outcomes. The journey to unravel and appreciate the historical significance of such coins nurtures a culture insistent upon recognizing the value of storytelling intertwined with collecting. Fury, luck, careful examination, and an eye for era forge pathways for collectors to shape their narratives, making every find a piece of art in its own right. As the dust settles, and we reflect on the remarkable tale of the 1993 D5-cent coin, its impeccable rise from a simple era to an astronomical valuation serves both as a testament to the unpredictable nature of minting and as a call to action for those intrigued by the world of numismatics. With the promise of discovering the next hidden treasure continually tantalizing us from pockets and purses alike, remember that every coin has a story waiting to be told, and you may just have the opportunity to pen the next chapter in the narrative of American currency. Thank you for joining us on this exciting expedition as we explored the spectacular story of the 1993 D5-cent coin. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us for more thrilling discussions about coins, collectibles, and the history that makes them special. Each video is an invitation to dig a little deeper into the fascinating stories woven into the journey of our currency, a journey marked by unexpected surprises, serendipitous finds, and ultimately, the beautiful connection that binds us all through the love of collecting. As you venture into the world of coins, remain vigilant and curious, for within the rush of everyday transactions lies the potential for unveiling remarkable stories, some of which may lead to extraordinary discoveries, and who knows? Perhaps your next great find is just a pocket, purse, or drawer away, destined to become a cornerstone in your collection. So keep exploring, keep seeking, and remember, the world of numismatics is brimming with potential. It just requires a keen eye and an open heart ready to embrace the beauty of its many narratives.